What's up there, LEGO fans, and welcome to the most amazing episode of the AFoOL podcast, number 100.
100.
Woo! Can't believe, man, Jason, 100 episodes. We're there. The AFoOL podcast continues to thrive. What do you say, man?
Oh, well, it's all because of us. We've done such a great job,
Obviously. I mean, not to pat myself on the back.
So should we tell everyone why they're getting us and not the regular guys? I mean, Earl, he's having his internet connections, of course. He can't get on. And Jabo got on a call, I guess. He was working, and they called him to work. So, we had to be heroes and step in. So,
well, that's what heroes do. You step up to the plate when your numbers call. Right?
That's right. Not all heroes wear capes, like I heard a couple years ago.
Da-da-da. Right.
So, I think we were supposed to start with a joke. I think they do that.
Oh, yeah. I can try to joke. Are they jokes or are they stories?
Yeah, I didn't really think they told jokes. That's what Joey said. I think they were trying something new. They wanted to joke.
Hold on a second. But they're like dad jokes, aren't they?
Bad jokes? Yeah, they're bad jokes.
Bad jokes. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Okay. I told my wife, Mindy, that I was having a hard time hearing. She said, "Can you describe the symptoms?" And I said, "Yeah. Homer's the big fat guy, and his wife is Marge, and she's got the blue hair." And she looked at me like I was crazy.
All right. Shall we bring the guys in for real this time?
Hopefully nobody tuned out. Everything is under control, guys.
So,
yes.
We'll introduce them one at a time. We have our host and editor of 100 episodes, Joey. Let's hear it for Joey.
Woo! There he is.
Let's see. We've got our famous guy bringing all the fame. Oh, he's still on the call.
Reboot.
That was perfect.
Oh, sorry. Something happened there, Jabo. Let's hear it for Jabo. Everyone knows BrickTsar.
Yeah.
100. And last but least, we have Earl.
There he is.
I'm here.
Felt like we should have had that epic music. Like that, that big like basketball NBA basketball.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Yeah. You got us instead, guys. Yeah.
Well, thanks for that awesome intro.
It's not the one you deserve, but it's the one you got.
It's nice.
I think they deserved it.
I would say that's right. Yes.
Wow. Nice.
Jason almost acts like he knows what he's doing. He put Joey right in the middle, front and center.
Yeah.
That's our luck.
You can move them around.
We did a Brady Bunch song. Here's a story. Beautiful podcast.
So
Wait, look at you guys.
I'm glad we could have you two on here because I went back and watched the first episode.
Oh no.
I haven't done that. I don't even think I've ever watched the first episode. And Joey said space so many times. None of us were thinking space.
We didn't have breaking news Tourette's back then.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we can help you with that.
No, thank you. Yes.
It's a late onset disease.
Well, we're late in our life, so
Yeah, it doesn't go away either.
no.
No, there's no cure.
So let's we got a lot of things to get to tonight, I guess. We have packages.
Yes.
Is this going to be the first time AFoOL Hall?
AFoOL Hall. Yes, this will be.
Yeah, I think so.
Should we do this first?
Should we do it first?
Sure.
You
Let's
guys
open
sit
up the
up.
presents. It's like Christmas. Come on.
Christmas.
So I've noticed that my box, hold on,
You put our age on
my
here.
box looks different.
Is
There
it,
goes,
Well, they're all customized packages.
Okay.
Some things are the
Alex
same.
has
some
a
things are
never-ending bag of gummy bears. That bag has made more appearances.
Well, Tanya was talking about that as she was watching the last episode. She's like, he's always like, I hate the food as he's eating gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Hey,
I think
this is my terms.
I think he's figured out that when you're reading comments, he's just going to let you go wild so he can sit back and eat gummy bears.
Yeah.
Right here.
All right, who's going first?
I got it at the inside of a paper towel roll.
Okay, Jabbo's going first, evidently.
Jabbo's going first.
Better than a toilet paper roll.
Yeah. Is it a certificate?
Oh,
This is to
Wow.
certify me, apparently.
hang on.
So official.
Recognized. Oh, I'm an affiliate of Breaking News.
That's right. Even after last week's Star
Oh.
Trek news came out,
Yeah,
it was questionable, but
that hurt. That hurt.
But am I an ambassador of Breaking? I guess an affiliate is better.
You're breaking
so
news.
you want to be
adjacent.
part of the Breaking News Ambassador Network? So you
Yeah.
want to be banned?
Yeah, there you go.
This is great. Yeah, and yeah, Star Trek invented Star Wars.
All right, Joey, I'm going to save you for
There's
last.
more stuff in there.
Oh, there is.
Oh.
Oh, I got a note. It said I had to guess the size, but based on your senior year shirt, how tight it was, I tried to.
Small was fine.
I guess it's a shirt.
Well, that's kind of your thing.
Oh no! This is perfect.
Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have shown this.
You just, as long as you don't put it on in this episode, you'll be good.
No,
Yeah.
well, this is not on my channel,
That's true too.
but like this would have been a good
Well,
reveal for like.
This video is so far out, you'll still show it before.
That's true.
But
Well, I
only
was
the
thinking,
members.
what if I save it for the last episode?
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh.
I got to see. I'll be curious to see what the Breaking News guys think of this shirt.
They better like it, huh?
Yeah, wait, there's more.
There's more.
Oh no! I got a tiny tipper.
Hang on.
Yep.
Let me get you.
It's broken. It's oh, it must have been from the marathon.
The wheels came off.
The wheels literally came off.
Wheels
Again.
came off.
Oh no, does it have directions? Can I remember how to put it back together?
Oh, it looks like it's
What's it say on the back?
yeah, it's signed or something there.
It's numbered.
Wow.
numbered.
Yeah, on the back
On the
of
yellow.
tipper.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Official tiny tipper.
Nice.
But that you can't make this up.
That's right. It's number 2. Because you'll always be number 2 to the real tiny tipper.
Who does number 2 work for? There we go. Now I got it.
Nice.
Thank you. That'll go on the tipper shelf for sure. An official. Wait a minute. I think there's something else in here.
There is. There is the thing I've been waiting for the most in here. Still to come.
Saved it for last.
Idaho Spud.
That's not it, but that's it.
Oh,
I tried to get something regional.
This
I don't
spot's
have
for
a
you.
a minifigure factory.
Oh,
There you go.
I know what's coming
Okay.
there.
I think that was the last thing.
Yeah, but you got to open it.
I don't know how. Wait, I got a note here. Oh my. It says enclosed with your minifigure is a special treat. It is the nano tipper. Oh no.
Oh,
boy.
wow.
All right. So,
Wait, finish reading the note.
it is one piece. Top that. Oh, he did a nano. Oh, okay. Okay. He did one piece.
He thinks he's better than you.
Mandelball.
Mandel. Nice.
AFoOL number 100, and it's a 1x1 tile
That
with a tipper on it.
Awesome.
And it says something. I can't read it.
Congratulations on episode 100 or something like that.
Okay. I actually don't have a shirt like this.
Where do you? Yeah.
I need a white shirt with the AFoOL podcast logo on it. That is great, Jason.
Well, you should thank Tanya for that because she had a lot of patience waiting for me to draw that stupid oval with the thing at the Lego factory store.
I want to bring her
Wow.
downstairs. I want to see her tell her side of the story on that.
Wait a minute. Did y'all print this?
It was at the Lego store. Yeah,
Ha!
the Glendale Galleria.
It's official, Jabbo. It's official.
Yeah. Is Lego going to be demanding that I get this destroyed?
No,
They can demand whatever they want.
that's right. They
They're
printed
going to
it.
find me first.
Hey,
They'll
yeah,
never
right.
know where I live. Oh, wait a minute.
All right, who should go
That
next,
is
Jason?
awesome. I love
I
this.
don't know.
That
Who
is
wants to go
awesome.
first here.
I'll hold off on revealing it on my channel until after this episode
Okay.
airs.
Well, I'll go since Joey is it's technically his channel, so I'll go next. We'll save Joey
Save
for
the best
last.
for
Our
last.
podcast, though.
So I've got a heavy box. I feel like somebody broke a lamp and just put all a stereo. Somebody broke a stereo and put all the pieces in here so we could get an insurance claim. All right. You see that? You see that nice cutter there, Jason?
Oh, look at that.
I almost thought about sending you a blade, actually.
All right, so we've got a brand new Bricky News stick, which this is like, it's smaller than the one we already have. New sticker. That's
New
great.
sticker. Cool.
Oh. Sweet Tarts rule. Sweet Tarts rule. Sweet Tarts really rule.
That's the right one.
Wow.
All right, so then I've got a box full of candy. Charleston
much.
Chews,
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Junior Mints from Kramer,
Kramer,
Yep.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
hot tamales from Alex.
Well,
How did you get these by Alex to get them in the box?
he hid them from me.
Another. So that's a candy bar. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
like
the one from Idaho.
Is that
so.
potato candy?
You'll have to try it and find out.
Mm.
Maybe
It
we'll
says
maybe
Owie on the
maybe on the next episode we'll we'll have our eating segment. I've got a tiny tipper too.
Ooh,
yours.
Nice.
I've got number 3.
Oh,
nice.
But see, the problem is I don't know how to build it.
It's pretty complex.
you'll have to watch Tiny Tipper TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
If
watch
you
Tiny
forget.
Tipper TV to put it together. Really cool.
You remember when it was like PewDiePie was going against that Indian YouTube thing for like who'd be the first to 100 million? We need to do that with Tiny Tipper TV and Tipper Truck TV.
Yeah. First to 1 million wins.
First,
Yeah.
First to 1,000 is the winner.
Did you realize that Alex is the celebrity?
What? I thought Alex was the other guy.
No,
Guys.
Jason
Oh,
is
it's
the
celebrity.
commentator. Alex is and that's not even a facsimile printed signature. That looks like the real deal signature. That's an official autograph.
It's the real deal.
And then we also have one of these.
Oh,
So let's see what this one says. Congratulations on 100 episodes, the AFoOL. There he is. Look at that.
oh man, look at
Pretty
him.
cool.
So I couldn't find the legs for yours. I was too cheap, so I made them.
Look. You know how you find a box of pigs and all the arms are off, or they're colored, one or the other. There you go.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, look, did you see the brick, Jabo?
Yeah, yeah. Mine says AFoOL 100.
Yeah.
They're all the same, the brick and the torso. But the rest of the minifig is customized to your
Customized.
Thank you guys.
All right.
It was all Jason did all the work, so I can't really say.
He signed his name.
He made me sign my name. I was like, oh, okay, fine.
He's like, that's my gummy bear eating hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop. Come on.
All right. Is it my turn now?
I guess. Alex doesn't have anything to open.
I didn't know if he was done. Okay.
I'm done. I got a box of candy.
Box of candy. All right. I've got Romeoville packing.
It's official Lego paper.
Like official Lego paper, yes.
You can sell it on eBay.
Ooh, could I guess I should do this to myself. There's the sticker. Very nice. And I have Idaho Spud. This scares me, but I will partake. And dude. Wait a minute. Well, okay. Let's do this. Indiana Jones. Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah. Dude, that is
There you go.
awesome.
And I think those are not glued also.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll
pretty
never
sure.
know because I won't get them out of there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It'll say on the back if they're glued in the fine print.
in Chinese. Awesome. Thank you. All right.
Well, I know Indiana Jones is your thing, so
It is my thing. It is my jam. Yes. And then I have a tiny tipper. Let's see if I can get that going. And which I should have number 3. And I will get mine together here in a minute.
I thought Earl had number 3.
No, I have 23.
Oh,
There you
20.
go.
23. Yes.
he had a special number.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Since I'm the master builder, I have figured out how to put it back together.
And then I also have, get this out. Oh my gosh, yes. Got the Jason and Alex signatures there. Very
Yeah,
cool.
that's worth money someday there, Joey. Hold on to that.
Yeah.
You know I am. I'm going to frame it and see how I can get it in the shot.
When you guys get to 1 million subs, we're gonna just be all over. Look, guys.
And then turns out, look at this. Look at that. Man, that looks just like my guy.
Mhm.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, the
that
$100 bill. I see it now. It's the $100 bill. Perfect.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
That is so cool.
I had to draw that yellow oval by my finger. That's the part that honestly took
Wow.
the longest. I can't tell you. Oh, now it's got a bump. Let's redo.
So, are you able to save it to print on another figure?
So I just told them, I said, I want to buy 3 of the same one. And they're like, that's fine. They just reprinted it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
This is,
So there you go.
Very
You have
cool.
the only 3 Lego official AFoOL figs because I wasn't
is-
smart enough to buy 5.
well, okay. I don't want to like spoil it or nothing, but I've done this. You actually did better than I did. This is check this out. Hang on a
You
second.
see that?
Let's
Yeah,
compare. Oh, yours is so big, Joey.
I know. It won't focus either. Get off my face. Get off my lawn.
Are we supposed to be like focusing on the banana to take our eyes off?
That's for scale. Banana for scale.
Because we don't know what the minifig scale
Yeah,
is. or what?
exactly. We have no idea what size a minifigure is. Well, you got a free thing, so I got a banana. But yeah, no, these are awesome. These are way better.
Mhm.
Wow, but they're official, Jabbo.
They are
Yeah.
official.
Man, oh man, that is so cool. So cool.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Well
It's been-
deserved.
3 years we've been
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
What do
going
they
by-
say? What is it? 7 years or something? So we only got 4 more years to go.
What's 7 years?
So, had YouTubers burn out in 7 years?
Oh,
Oh,
You burned out what?
I'm on my second burnout.
Yeah. You keep burning out and coming back. Nice.
all right. Let me pull up the show notes here.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I
yeah.
get-
I want to tell these two guys something before we
Okay.
go to it. I am thoroughly looking forward to Tuesdays, and I know
Mhm.
it's hard to do what y'all do, doing it every week. But I watched the episode Tuesday, and then what's today? Wednesday. I was already sad today.
Mhm.
I
Well,
gotta wait 6 days.
I agree because I go to lunch at 11 o'clock. And when I go to lunch, I listen to it while I'm driving back and forth. and then I finish it as soon as I can finish it. And the week that it was late, I went to lunch and I was like, "What is going on?"
Oh,
Well, do you want me to tell you what's happened there? I figured out what the issue was. So I have Google Fiber, so it's like super fast internet, and I had it uploading for like 12 hours and it still wasn't uploaded. I've come to learn that Safari is really slow, but if I use Chrome, it uploads in like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So I no longer use Safari.
Okay.
But
I wonder why.
well, that's nice of you to say.
Yeah.
And
No,
you'll have to watch our next week's episode, the one that I guess just aired, because Alex tries to tell me we shouldn't do every 2 weeks.
but yeah, that's
You
right.
guys are hard on that, so we'll
It was
see.
like- well, I was like, we should be more like the AFoOLs. Just do every other week. But
I
it's
said we'll
like,
still be recording every 2 weeks. I don't understand how this is better.
but like when we do the second episode, because the second recording is on my channel, and when we start that, I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. I said everything in the other one, so it's hard to separate it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be hard to do too, back to back.
So when you had your special guest, did he drop a couple of AFoOLs in there, or is that like the Mandela effect, and we just kept thinking he was saying AFoOL?
He did. I listened to it because I saw your comment before I listened to the whole episode, and he totally said AFoOL.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not hearing things, man.
But he doesn't watch. He doesn't watch our episodes either. So
He's like,
he didn't know what we were doing. We're pulling out chips, and he's like, I don't know what this is.
Let's go over here. He was a good sport. He's a good sport.
Yeah, it was. It was a good one.
Yeah, it was. So Earl has put in here our vault. You know, we do a vault, and you guys do similar things on yours.
So I pieced together 6692. I don't have the 3221 or vice versa. I know one of them is my neighbor had it, and when you have nostalgia, you can put it up, Joey.
I'm working on it. Yep. I'm just not fast enough for Earl. There we go.
Okay, so this is the old yellow. I don't know if it was the first one. Jabo's got to correct me, but it's the first one I remember. So I had quite a few Lego sets when I was a kid, but it seemed like there was a couple that my neighbor had that I always wanted. This was one of them, and the bike shop, which I've got now, was the other one. So what gets me about this one is that sticker over assembly above the cab.
Yes, on 2 tiles because they didn't have a 2x4 tiles. Yeah.
And the 2 tiles are held together by a 1x2 hinge brick. So you take that thing apart.
If you lost the sticker,
right.
But it's just interesting to me. I mean, Alex has some of these vehicles in his city, or used to. It's interesting to me how it went from this to the new one that we're getting, and it only took them 40 years.
Well, it's interesting to go back and see. Like, I look at a lot of the sets. I have parts from when I was a kid, like, the Shell gas station, and there's lots of those stickers over multiple pieces. The sticker over assembly. Whether it's the Exxon sign or those kinds of things, and they just don't do that hardly at all anymore. I'm trying to think of the last time they did it on a set.
Sticker over assembly.
Yeah.
So, can you confirm or deny, Alex, that is a sticker or a printed tile on the new?
Downstairs, it's a tile.
Is it really?
Printed.
Yeah.
They're printed tiles, and I was telling Jason this earlier because he was asking me about it. But it has 2 4x4 tiles, those yellow tiles, and that's a printed Lego logo on it. So it's got 2 of those, and it's got 4 of the 8x16 tiles there on the side. Those are all printed.
How's the quality of the print? Is it decent? Because don't those have the dimple in the middle?
Yeah, let me see what it looks like.
You can't show it, can you?
So, Joey, compare this new one to the other one,
3221.
Yeah.
Now that's stickers, right?
Yeah.
That's a sticker. I don't have that one.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't have that one.
I don't have any of these.
How many different ones are there?
I collect yellow trucks.
I know.
There was one that was a inside tour.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be a little hard to get.
Then I got this one.
Oh, well,
The
hang
short
on.
bus of
Oh,
Lego.
yeah.
The short bus.
Is that the mail truck? Is that what that is?
This is a was from one of the store
The grand
grand
opening.
openings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They did
yeah.
that at the store up north from here, and it's selling for like $100.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
And then this one, it doesn't say Lego. Well, it does say Lego. It says Lego on the front. It says transport on the side. This is from the 1960s.
Wow.
That brick on the top steers it, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, that's one of the large vehicle sets. So, but the two that you referenced, I think, are still two of my favorites. The 4-wide one and the yellow truck from a few years ago. I guess it's been about 15. What year did that one come out? The 3221.
The 3221 came out in 2010.
2010. Yeah, it's not 14 years ago.
14 years ago. And that's a good looking set.
Yeah.
14 years ago.
So when I started YouTube, I think it was still available because there were a lot of people. It was more and more people were getting on YouTube and having hangouts and stuff. Yeah, that was a truck I remember seeing a lot of people getting.
Well, cool sets, Earl.
I don't know if the top, what's right side up on the tile here. Like it could be this way.
That looks upside down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This
Oh,
way.
well,
Oh,
some
I
of
see what
them
you're
are-
saying. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. There's going to be a debate. Which way is the top?
I think I'll just match it to the box. Whichever way it is on the box is the way.
So is Alex going to get on probation for this?
Ooh.
When's the embargo date on this?
Man, it's not till the 31st, man.
Uh-oh.
On the 31st of what?
This month, like a day before they release.
Oh, wait a minute. Then we got to edit this out.
I'll have to blur Alex.
Alex, we don't want to get you in trouble on our channel. That's why I said, can you show it?
Well, they're all over the flipping internet, man.
Yeah, this is true.
They're
This
on the
is
Lego
true.
website, aren't they?
No,
Yeah,
this
well,
one is.
They're not on the, when you look them up on the, well, this could be, I don't know what they're doing
They
now, but
are.
I was looking it up. I could find the instructions for it online.
Ah,
But I can't
They're
find
on-
them on Lego.
They're on the website right now because yesterday when the space deal came out,
Oh, good.
you buy city sets, you get the other gift. So I was scrolling through the city sets and it's on the new city sets are on there and it says coming soon.
Oh,
well,
good.
wait a
Okay, if
minute.
it's on
Wait a
there, you're
minute.
fine.
Wait a minute.
If it's on
Hang
there,
on.
it's fine.
Because this is what I just typed it in just now, and I am so slow at this. Da-da-da. 60440, right? That is the correct
Yeah.
number.
Yeah, but go shop and just click city theme. And if you scroll through it, it comes up.
It did.
Sets by theme.
Go to city.
City.
And it might be on the third page or so, but it's on there.
Can you sort by price?
Yeah, there's all kinds of them that I have that are on here.
That
There was that
aren't.
crane, there was that construction set.
The
None of these. This is old news.
yeah.
Yep. There's the
There's
new.
the train. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I looked for it earlier, Earl. I think they've taken it down. It could have been. That would be the first time.
Yesterday.
Well, but
Because I was considering the pre-ordering it if it was available to pre-order.
okay, so we're 4 pages in. I think
Look, there's the
only
roller
5.
coaster.
Yep.
There's the
where'd it
car
go?
transport.
Oh yeah, the crazy roller coaster. The
Yep.
robot
There's the
one.
harbor.
Yep.
I got that. We're good.
Okay. Here's 5. Here's the big.
There's the crane.
Yeah.
There's the tour bus.
Tour bus.
Tour bus, right?
Yep. Okay. Now this should be about to the end.
It's
Okay.
not on there.
Now watch this.
Is it a
was
city
on there
set?
yesterday.
Hey, but watch. Look at this. Hang on. This
Oh, that's BrickTsar. If BrickTsar
That's-
can show it, then
Rick said showing it.
if BrickTsar showing it, then you should be good, right?
So
I
you guys
don't-
want to? You guys want to hear a funny story about Alex?
When he got kicked out of the land because he's
No.
on the AFoOL podcast.
No, we've never talked about this. He might be mad at me if I share this, but I'm going to anyways. It's a special
we go.
episode.
It's a special.
It's a special
Wait,
episode.
Do you have the
no.
breaking
Was this
news
a
soundbite, Joey?
Turlington exclusive?
Joey, do you have the
That's
breaking
later.
news
Chet
soundbite?
Turlington is later.
Yeah, no, I don't. I have old guy new shirt.
Old guy.
New shirt.
That's not the one.
That's the closest breaking news as I can get.
So this was probably almost a year ago now. Back when Alex was doing the Twitch streams. So I don't think anyone go and watch those or anything like that.
What's Twitch?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
It's related to breaking news Tourette's. So he's doing his streams, and then he tells me one night, he's like, I just realized all these figs from this set that hasn't even been unveiled have been behind me.
Oh.
And he's building, and he didn't know. No one called him out on it.
Yeah.
You know, and I had seen him, and I just thought it was hilarious afterwards. I'm always watching now, like, what is he showing? He's not supposed to. Where's the black box to hide your rocket raccoon or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm gonna blur you showing that picture just for the fun of it.
Just for the fun of it. All right.
Then we're gonna show it because we already showed it before.
Let's be honest, Joey. How many times have you said you were gonna do an edit?
I usually get, if it's gonna get somebody in trouble, like their phone number, address, my password.
I mean, I'm just hoping you edit the front of this video.
Oh, I will. It'll start in the right spot. Trust me. It's gonna start in the right spot. Yeah. That's awesome. Where did our...
You missed Twitch, Alex?
Not at all.
No.
It was stressful, man.
Yeah.
Like going live. Like what I learned really quickly about live streaming, no matter what the platform is you have to be consistent for people to watch. If you just randomly do it, you're not going to you'll get some for sure, but people need to know when you're going live so they can plan accordingly. So that was tough, and it was stressful. Like, it was awesome. Like, I wanted Mindy with me. Like, she is like the better half, right? She makes it fun. If it's just me alone, that's hard to do, but you need two people to stream, somebody to watch the chat.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And then, but you got to play off each other. You have to have fun shenanigans. You know, that helps obviously quite a lot. Like, just like watching you guys, it's funny. You know, was it last episode I was comparing them to Top Gear, Jason?
Yeah, I think it was.
But anyway, regardless, it doesn't matter. But no, I don't miss that at all. It was stressful. I mean, because you're like, if I didn't have kids at home, you know, or a stressed out wife, you know, or other demands, I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. You know, sure. Right. But no, I don't miss it one bit, man. Like, I think I did one more live stream after that contract was over, just building a set, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm done.
Well, I see people, you know, they'll do live streams where they just build and it's one person, and it's not very entertaining because, I mean, I can do that. I can sit here alone and not talk to anyone and build.
Right.
You know, and that's kind of to Alex's point. You have to have someone that's moderating and telling you what you need to talk about.
And when you're building a big set, if you're trying to look at the chat, I mean,
you're not going to be building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're not looking at the chat, even if you're talking about stuff, but you're not talking about what they want to talk about in the chat, people are going to lose interest. Like, that's the whole appeal to the live stream, is you can interact with people live, not
and you nailed it, Jason. I loved that part of it. I loved interacting with people. That was a lot of fun doing that live. And even I've done a few of them on YouTube live with Mindy, and that's a lot of fun. So last time she's like, you talk to people and I'll build. And I was like, hey, this is a great set. So I was having a blast, and that way I didn't miss any of the chats. Not that I had a lot, but that was fun. So I guess I got to be honest. I do miss the interaction of you know, fans just chiming in live and asking questions and this and that.
It's a completely different thing from like what we do, you know, with our podcasts and stuff. It's but I like the interaction too. I don't think we'll ever do one live.
It's like long form content and short form are not the same thing. Like, yeah, it's a camera and it's someone, but it's not the same audience. It's not the same type of thing. And Alex's favorite part was when someone brought him ice cream on live.
I wonder who that was.
That was funny. That was a good time. Yeah. I think one time you showed up and you helped me finish off one of the sets.
It was the same one because
Was
you
it the
guys were
same
talking
one?
about ice cream, and Tanya's like,
Yeah, the girls
"We
girls
should
went
take them ice
downstairs.
cream. It would be funny." And then I got roped into the hardest part of that stupid build.
Yeah, it was.
So-
Yeah, that wasn't. That last part was kind of difficult.
So
Thanks, buddy.
Jabba, you've done. Is it a premiere you've done where it's like a pre-recorded, but you have live interaction? Or
So that's a feature. All your pre-recorded videos you could schedule in Premiere. It does sometimes confuse people.
Yeah, I did it once on accident, and
Yeah.
Earl was asking, "Is this live?" I'm like, "No."
And I really think it should be for a special video.
Yeah.
And one that there can be a chat, and you should be there. I've seen people do premieres and they're not there, and I'm like, why are you premiering this if you're not going to be here to interact with your community?
Right. Well, and you need to kind of moderate it too.
Yeah.
An unchecked community, unchecked chat, I should say, not a community, but yeah.
I think that they have their they can be useful, but they shouldn't be for like every video.
No. Yeah.
Maybe like 100th episode special or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could premiere this one, Joe. We could watch it
at midnight.
Like when I'm at. Oh yeah.
Okay. Speaking of midnight, so just by coincidence, the night that the Star Wars broke, and this will lead us into our next topic.
I don't want to
The
talk
night
about
that the night that the Star Wars broke, I had to close, so I got off at 10 o'clock.
Right.
Well, usually when I double back, now most people double back and they go back at like 7. I'm insane, so I double back and go back at 5. So I get home around 10:30, get in bed, and you're kind of wide-eyed because you're too hyped up. You start looking at the clock thinking, okay, if I fall asleep, I'm 5 hours of sleep. Well, now I'm down to 4.5 hours of sleep.
Right.
So, I mean, just as soon as I doze off, I get a text. I got my first order in. So I look at it and I don't respond. I lay my head back down. I get another text. Now I'm in line for my second one. So I feel bad not texting back, but I know if I text back, it's going to start a conversation, and I'm trying to close. So then the next day I hear all the turmoil of everything. And I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe you should have waited till this morning before you text me.
In my defense, you had responded not too long before. I just got to say.
I know, because I hadn't left work yet.
Oh my goodness. See, that is kind of why we use Instagram all the time. I kind of like Instagram because it's a text message is like, I'm going to get a bink or a bloop.
I get the same ding from, my text message drives my wife crazy because it's the Star Wars lightsaber.
Right.
And it goes on and on and on. And then a few seconds later, it rings back.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
my Instagram's quieter.
I do get the bing from Instagram and the bing from Facebook and whatever.
Right.
So, timeout.
That's your first charge timeout. Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking at the chat history, and my time, it was 9:09 that Earl, 9:10 was the last time Earl responded, and I responded something that I'd got my order at 10:02. So it wasn't even an hour later.
Okay. Well, still, I was home with the I think it was 11:02 for me.
You should have just put the little sleepy bed icon.
Yeah. Do not disturb.
Yeah.
I was.
I know about that.
I don't do that. I think that's rude.
Rude.
So Joey puts on there, is expecting your gift with purchase with an order being greedy.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay. I don't think so.
No. I don't think so.
And I got a comment. Jason got a comment on his video. Like, he's a scalper or something. What was the guy said? It's like,
I had a few of those.
Yeah.
The scalpers like you ruin it for the rest of us. Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
What's that store that's not open that you have?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, my thoughts is the one per household is just their cover up for glitches.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you were directly lied to by the person on the phone, or she was uninformed. because the reason you didn't get yours wasn't because their software has gotten better. It's because their software has gotten worse.
It's the same crappy software they had before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like you weren't the only one that didn't get your gift with purchase with yours. You're just one of the few that placed multiple orders at that time.
Right.
Yeah.
And no matter what, everybody's a scalper or you're being greedy or whatever, you still had to pay up to get that, right? Everybody says, "Oh, it's a free gift." No, you had to pay up to get it. So
I'm going to do a whole video. I have been thinking about this ever since then, because the comment I got is like taking the defense of the company. Like it's basically we should be paying full price for everything to the companies. Is in a nutshell what they're saying. I'm like, no, I don't have to do that. I don't have to buy anything. But one of the arguments was that no other company offers you something free with purchase. And I'm like, you're obviously not ever been in a store in your life if you think that no other place everywhere said buy one get one free. Yeah. Buy one get one 40% off. There's every store has them. Target, I've done rants on Target because they would put those little tags in the Lego section for free items and discounts, and then it says excluded Lego.
Right.
Like, why are these in the Lego aisle?
Yeah. Right. Why are you putting that?
Well, the other thing I would say to that point, Jabo, is most other companies, they don't require you to redeem a code to get the sale price either.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and it's one code per order.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I did.
Here we go.
Before it's too late.
Here we go.
Okay.
Wait for this one.
Now, since the coin is something that you have spent your points to get, it's not something that's added like some of the other things were. What if this is what I got to thinking with Jason's return thing. Order your item so that you get your coin and then return it.
Well, I'll be honest. I had that thought because if you say I had ordered something and I got the gift with purchase, evidently you have to return that with it now to get the refund.
If it's
understand
the gift with purchase.
And so I am curious if they are going to get me because I didn't send back the docs or that Star Wars coin. And I don't think they should because I paid for it with points.
Yeah, you paid for
that.
Right.
Both of those you paid for.
Yeah.
We'll just say we won't have as nice of a call if they don't refund me on those. The other one, when they told me I was in a gift with purchase, I wasn't rude to the lady or anything. I'm like, well, can I help you with anything? Evidently not. You told me you can't.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, I will say, because you probably saw my, last video or the one before, I did get my other order, and there's actually Lego in it this time.
Hey.
Broken into this time.
And they did take care of me that time. So
yeah. And I don't, is that their fault, do you think? Or because those packages are kind of flimsy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I would fault them on is maybe the packaging could have been better.
Yeah.
Because they went with, this recycled paper thing, and had it been the plastic where the glue sticks better, maybe it wouldn't have ripped open or something. I don't know.
So when you returned it, when you called and didn't get it, they didn't give you a chance to ask the question. She just said that if you're looking for your gift with purchase, it's one per household.
Yeah, so initially right up front, I just said, hey, I made an order and I'm looking online. It doesn't look like the gift with purchase is included in there. And, this was...
See, I'm thinking it didn't just happen to you. I'm thinking it happened to a lot of people, and because they were like on guard. They were on guard ready for
the same thing happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
and if you would have waited to the next day, had you known that the supply was going to be in excess,
yeah,
you probably would have got all four.
Yeah,
because you were caught up in the queue and the. Yeah, who knows?
Well, the next time if you wait, you might miss them altogether. You never know. You never know what their supply is like.
What was it that sold out really quick? Something sold out in hours.
Yeah.
Well, the Space Babies were gone like that night, weren't they?
Okay.
And I was worried like the white and orange spaceman in that diner. I thought those were going to go pretty quick.
That's out now, isn't it?
But you've already missed the other because there was another 2 items you could get for free if you bought Technic or Friends or Dreams. That went pretty quick.
Huh.
That was just a little poly bag, though, right?
Just 2 poly bags.
2 poly bags. I didn't see the
Yeah.
second one.
And my thing was I wanted to buy the Artemis and get those, but by the time the Artemis comes out, they're going to all be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's pretty sweet.
I'm not sad that I missed the diner. Well, I guess I haven't missed it. I just haven't ponied up for it. So,
And what do you guys think of? I'm kind of on the topic of gifts with purchase. The new Berador Tower got announced, right?
right.
For Lord of the Rings.
New. It
And-
came out like 2 weeks ago.
He's in the land. He's behind.
You're not
talk
kidding.
about
We
it
are
right
behind in the land. Leakers get it ahead of us now.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, they have this. So first of all, the set itself, it's like what, $460, and which is dang. But man, I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. And then they turned it around, and what did I see? No back.
No back.
Oh, yeah.
It ruined it for me.
Dollhouse.
You got to be kidding me, man! $460, and you can't put it back on it.
So,
Anyway.
so speaking of all these sets with no bags, let me ask you your opinion on something. When you're building a modular or you're building a mock, you want all the fancy details and the interiors. But once you set that in your city or you set it on a shelf, what does it matter?
It matters because it's in there still.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
it's
and
It's
He
not
can put his little nano camera in there.
yeah.
because when people are looking at the city, I go, yeah, and all these buildings, they got interiors.
got interiors. Well, look what Lego did to the museum.
it.
They buried a bone and something else in the
You'll never
base.
see it again.
You'll never see it
They
again.
did that in the pirate set too. There's stuff, all
Yeah,
kinds of stuff hidden in there.
It's not the first time they've done that. So
Yeah, there's you know what? When I look at when I'm reorganizing the city, which is often, and I'm moving things around, and sometimes I take those modulars, like the Ninjago city sets. Sometimes I take those apart, look at these things, I'm like, wow, these things have incredible details. I forgot all about them because it's been years since I put this thing together. I forgot what's in these things, and I'm like, wow, these are pretty impressive. Okay, cool. Well, see you later. Maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good point, Earl. But yeah, I think it's just, for me, it's a sense of completionism. Maybe
Mhm.
is that a
Yeah,
word? Completionism?
I don't know, I just the big complaint from the first two was they didn't have interiors. Now they have interiors, and it's
Well,
like Joey wants to build a fancy little space kitchen in the diner.
right.
yeah, I
It's gonna
saw
look-
that. Yeah.
That's going to be a good idea. It's going to look great. But then
Yeah.
once he puts it back in his city, I mean,
Yeah, nobody will see it. I'm
nobody
already
knows.
to that point because I have it. I pulled the diner out and I got it sitting over there in Dakota. He's like, what are you doing with that? So I'm gonna put the space people in there. Why?
It's not, well, look at it this way, Joey. You're doing a video of it. Like
Right.
you're videographing the addition of something really neat, something unique.
Right.
And you're showing it off. And that video is on YouTube forever, right?
Yeah.
So in my experience, like, you're doing a review of whether it's a mock or it's a Lego set, you're showing the detail of the interior, and that stays. That
Yeah.
happened. I have a project where I'm going to add another floor to the, what do you call that thing? The bowling alley, right?
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be
Yeah.
cool to show off. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool arcade and stuff like that. But then you put that lid on it, it's gone forever. But the video is pretty cool. It's all
Yeah.
about that.
But as the builder, I think it's kind of cool. Like the museum with the bones. My wife she was building and she got so picky about getting that bone exactly right. And I already knew. And I told her, I said, well, when you cover that up, you're never going to see it again. But she really enjoyed seeing that, putting all the little details, because then it was like, oh, look, that's the pirate ship. Is that a Lego set? Yes, that's a Lego set. So you do get a sense of enjoyment out of it when you're building as the builder, something that people just looking
It's
at it
true
are not going to
because,
get.
like I built that arcade and it's just sitting in the room and it is enjoyable. And when I did the little sponsorship thing, you go back and look at it, and you're like, man, I didn't do such a bad job on this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the interior, it adds kind of at least a feeling of value to the set.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like Alex, you know, they don't have an exterior on some of these, on one angle at least, and that feels like it's a loss of
Yeah.
value.
It does. Yeah.
Even if it's up against the wall and you're not going to look at it.
Well,
Or
I
you
guess
wouldn't show it off.
my question is, would you rather it have a back with no interior or have the interior with no back?
Ooh.
Back, no interior, because then you can do your own interior.
Yeah.
I was going to say it depends. If you're a kid and you're playing with it, I mean, clearly Lego shows no back with, you know, the house, you know, work.
We had, as a kid, I had both of those.
Right.
We had fully enclosed buildings, and then we also had open back buildings as well. They've always done it, but to me, with a smaller play set, that's fine. But a $460 set, it's like,
Yeah, the average kid's
want
not
it
going to
back.
be playing with that.
Yeah.
No. You know what makes me kind of giggle, Jabbo? You'll be doing your videos, and you know you always kid or talk about the promotions all the way back to the 50s. The Lego, the kids in the Lego, they're always playing from the back. To the
they're always playing in the back.
Right. How do you film all your videos?
Yeah.
From the back.
Just it doesn't make as good a video looking at his back.
But I'm not. I'm showing you. They're looking at it in the you know. But I've been called out. Glad you caught it before Turk Turlington did.
Yeah. So what do we think about Johnny Thunderback? Do we care?
Oh
Anybody?
gosh, it's coming back.
Mean Cheap Indy?
Cheap Indy, yeah.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you don't know?
Oh.
You just told us about it on the last breaking news. It was breaking news.
Oh no, I was thinking. What was I thinking? I was thinking something else, man.
You
I was
got
thinking
those
Jack
sets. You
Stone.
showed me the other day at your house.
Oh, Jack Stone.
I was thinking Jack Stone. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Don't listen to him. He was showing me when I was there last week.
You think? Where go, huh?
I think it's
okay.
cool.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool too. It's fun.
I kind of wish they had done a little more, you know, because he's just kind of an Easter egg in what, 2 of the sets?
Yeah, he's in the haunted house drop tower. There's a.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's kind of, but Johnny Thunder's big at Legoland, so they got to kind of keep putting him in here and there every once in a while because you know they got half or several of the floors of the Legoland Florida Hotel are all Johnny Thunder, and so we stayed in Johnny Thunder.
Jason, are you going to build a zoo?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, you're all over the animals. So.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that. I was planning to make a video, but I'll show you what's in here.
Well, as long as you get yours out before the 24th.
It's a bunch of animals.
Hey!
There's polar bears and owls and cows.
You know, I have some dogs in my. I have some. I think they're huskies or dogs in my store. Come on and get them. Every zoo needs one.
Well, they really got some good animals in the new cities.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a husky.
Yeah.
And you got an alien in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
What else is he getting ready to bring out?
Well, I mean, I just have animals. I can show you animals. You want to see monkeys and stuff? I mean, it's exciting.
But do you have any cows?
Is this the current monkey? Oh, there's the cow. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
current monkey.
You guys, I like the brown monkeys from like 20 years ago.
I got a monkey.
Yeah.
Cow. How about that? And you want to know the truth? I placed that order for this.
Oh,
no.
Yes.
A French puppy dog?
So I'll tell you the truth. I needed this because I made figs of my grandfather and his wife, the one that passed away last year. So for Mother's Day, and they have a dog like this. So I needed it, and I had to get the spend threshold to not pay a fee and free delivery. So
Oh, they got you. You saved.
Yeah,
You
it's fine.
saved like
Whatever.
$7. You spent $40 and saved.
And they didn't send me
$7
my
in
gift with
shipping.
purchase here either.
We feel so smart spending an extra $40 to save seven.
That's right.
That's value. All right. Come on. Yeah.
Okay, well, what else we got?
CMF barcodes.
Oh, do we want to talk about that or not? Somebody had mentioned you can't.
I know
figure
that
it
I
out.
had some that were identical or different. No, different, but it was the same set. you
So
can't-
have any of you used the scanners?
Yes, I
I am going to now.
So
I
I
have.
tried it at the Lego store. I bought
Oh,
2.
Yeah.
And I tried the scanner and I couldn't get it to work.
It wouldn't
See, that's-
focus in on
And I
it.
went out in the car and I tried this stupid thing for probably 5
So-
minutes.
So I tried it, and it works about 50%.
Yeah, when I got home, I was able to get it to scan, and I was disappointed because I'm like, well, now I'm home and I have them.
Yeah. So
Fortunately,
I got 4 of the ones with the pink astronaut. That's the only one I bought. I've got 4 of them, and
Oh.
I scanned it,
Joe's got it.
and about 50% of them would scan. And fortunately, those scan.
so I got 2 of them. I got like the robot butler guy,
Mm-hmm.
which was a stupid one. The 2 I got are like 2 of the least ones I wanted, and the other one was the Blacktron lizard guy.
Yeah.
Do any of you have that?
No.
I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
black now.
Tell us all the cool, amazing features about that, Jason.
It's horrible. This is like the worst engineered figure ever. Let me see where this stupid guy is.
Oh yeah, I have it. The Blacktron guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
Lizard.
2. He's
He's got a
one-
double arm, doesn't he?
Yeah. I was like, if you
Yeah.
just had 2 double arms, that would be even cooler.
Is that the Lilo and Stitch
Okay.
kind of arm?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the
Like
the
2 arms
Stitch or
on one
the
side.
So does anybody
Rio
in the
guy.
land get early releases to the CMFs?
It's a category we can request. It's on the survey, so I'd imagine so.
So let me show you the issue with this guy. I mean, the print, whatever, that's fine. But number one, you have legs that don't match.
Mhm.
Right.
And one has holes to sit and the other leg does not. But this is the issue I have. So you see that leg. The legs don't bend as far because of the way that it's
Oh.
engineered. I can
Yeah.
push it and break it maybe. But like I'm pushing pretty hard. So you can see they don't go
Yeah.
It looks like
all the way to sit down. And then if you go backwards, it goes further back than the other
Is-
leg.
Does the green leg, does it come off?
I mean, I guess I could pull it off.
You
But what am I going to do with it then?
get a right leg that's is there printing
Printed
oh,
with
it's got
that white
printing.
thing on it.
Oh man, they don't. Yeah, you'll never get one like
And
that.
you'll never get a lizard leg that's for the other
Yeah.
side. So
Yeah.
that's the part that bothers me the most about this guy. Anyway,
Well, now you're making me think it sucks more than I thought.
this one is like I've never had a Lego figure. I've been like annoyed with how it's engineered. This is it. At least if
It's
both
not
legs
even.
were bent, I would
Monk's
say
going
that.
crazy. It's not even.
You talk about real world problems.
I know.
Yes. Space. It's worse than you thought.
Nice.
So I was trying to figure out about these because the code that's on here, you can't read it. You know, with your eyeballs, you can't read it and tell what is in the box.
I think
Yeah.
the first. So,
Bullet.
like these are the bottom number is on the bottom number is the same, but the side number is different.
Oh,
So the
Yeah.
bottom number is like one of 2 figs. But
So
the side numbers are all different. So I don't think you could figure out by that bottom number if you had one of 2 figs.
well, hang on. So if I scan it with my handy dandy barcode, right? And it's gonna come over here, and I got to present. I'll show you how the computer can tell, and we can't. Oh crap! Which one is? Oh, it's that one. All of a sudden, I have all white screens. Oh, that's perfect. You can see that, can't you? Hang on. Zoom in.
do you want to borrow Earl's internet?
Or my glasses. Yeah. So that number is the one that you see on the barcode. and then the other one is the one on the side. This one here.
That means a lot to me.
Well, I get it, but those are the ones that we read. But the other two are the unique numbers.
Okay.
Which means
What?
you're never going to be able to look at them without either having the
What?
scanner software.
So why would they go through all this trouble? Why
That's
wouldn't they just
kinda my
number
point.
them?
Right.
Why wouldn't there was a set of Mario cars? They were blind boxes, but on the side they had like an imprint of a number.
Mm-hmm.
And to the naked eye, you couldn't tell, but if you held it and tilted a little bit, you could see the indention, and you could figure out, they were numbered. So you look at the back of the box, and the checklist was 1 through 7 or 1 through 8.
Right.
And if you had 3, well, you just count it 1, 2, 3. That's the one you had.
Yeah.
And there was a 1 of 1, a 1 per box chase in there. And
That's what I hope they never do again with this type of packaging, is a chase figure.
right.
If they do a chase figure,
It's nuts.
yeah.
Yeah. You mean like another Mr. Gold type chase figure?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't even have to be like that level. Like if there's something that, like the goat, for example.
Yeah.
Right.
that's-
Well,
People want that.
Yes.
So the
Harry
policeman
Potter.
Tourist.
and the Harry Potter were 1
Mhm.
per box.
Yeah.
So, it could be
Well,
that.
They,
So do you want to know why they do that, Earl?
Yeah, to get you to buy them
Number
all.
one,
Yeah,
Gotta
I
be
know.
for money.
there are a few people that actually like the gamble. I don't think most people are that way, but there are a few.
Right.
However, the other reason are for people like Jabo. I watched his video where he picked it up. He's like, they're 2 different numbers, and he got,
Yeah. I was fooled.
and the same thing. Joey got the boxes, and
Yeah,
they're the same.
Joey just drives me crazy. It's like, okay, you opened one. Let's just scan the rest of them, Joey. Why are you keep opening them? Quit opening them.
You just kept going, man.
I know.
Like a drug. You can't stop.
Okay, these 2 boxes are
Gotta
the
do it.
same. Let me open
This
one
time
from
I'm
the
gonna
third
hit.
box. Let me open the third box.
Ah,
Yeah, it
oh.
looks like I'm gonna get 3 of each. Oh, yep,
Yeah.
I sure did. Quit
Yeah.
opening them. You could have put them on your rack on the wall.
5 of them are the same,
Well-
but this one's gonna be different.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? There's not 2 sets of boxes. Some of the boxes, you're just guaranteed to have
6 different ones.
Six different ones
Exactly.
in the box.
Yeah, there's not like a A and a B, 6
There-
and 1.
well,
and 6.
it was for me for almost every series until this one.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they also used to put bump codes on series 1 and 2. It was not a hard. It was.
Yeah.
It took a little bit. If you stood there in Toys R Us and counted the different bump codes, I guess you could figure out if you got a whole set of them. But
Yeah.
but my wife went to Target and she wasn't able to get the rest of them that I needed. Now she ended up getting 4 for my wall that I put on the wall, but so she still had to use the app, so I wouldn't get a bunch of duplicates. But I guess
You already had a bunch of duplicates.
I had a bunch of duplicates. They're in a drawer back there, and at some point they're in that drawer right there. I'll put them in the store. Hey, Jason, you got your store open yet?
Nope.
Nope.
I got my spam account ready to go, man. Come on.
Yeah.
BL5. What is it, Jabo? BL5.
BB 515368.
There you go.
So did they ever make orders like that in your store, Alex? Because I know you mostly sell sets.
Yeah,
You get
I've
those?
never got one that's like hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's insane. Usually it's a set, like an obscure set that I'm like, who's buying that?
Right.
And and by the time, like, it has 0 feedback rating, by the time I go to invoice it, it's like -2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one that they were going to buy like 4 sets out of my store. It was going to be like $600 or $700, and I'll go to invoice them, and I was like, "This is like got to be a scam. Got to
Right.
be a scam."
Now, there was a guy that lived in California that he placed over 30 orders in my store when I had sets. And he had, at that time, now he hasn't bought from me in probably 6 years because I haven't been selling sets.
We went bankrupt.
Oh, yeah. He had like over 13,000 feedback, all as a buyer.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
Jeez.
and he didn't buy just one set at a time when he would buy from me. I mean, he's the one that bought like my Dreamliner. I mean, so he bought some really good sets, and I was thinking this guy probably has the biggest collection in the world because to have that much feedback.
How long ago was this?
This was like 6 years ago.
Wow.
He
Probably
placed
not a
over 30
YouTuber.
orders in my store for just like discontinued
Wow.
sets and
Dude won the lottery. That's what I would do.
Or won the lottery. Yeah.
So Alex, I don't know if you. I'm sure you read the comment. I have the couch figured out. Did you read that?
Wait, hold on. I'm
Well, I
not
think-
sure we have.
So since we can't get rid of the couch, just let Josh move into the basement. He can sleep on the couch. Then you get another room.
You know what? The reality of my situation is my younger son, Jimmy, I swear that kid sleeps on my couch downstairs more than his own bed. And I am so tempted, man. So tempted. Like, he's never in here anyway. And Mindy's like, look, we're not getting out of Lego room. Not right now, okay?
So if you got the he shed in the backyard like you dream of, would you move the city back there, or would that just be for display?
Yes. No, I would do the city.
You would move the city
Absolutely.
up
I'd
He'd
the
move
city
the
out.
family.
That's the goal, man. That's the pipe dream right now. But yeah, now these kids are expensive, man. So
Yeah.
gosh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to survive that right now.
Eh.
I've been telling Josh, so school's almost out, right? And he's got maybe a couple more weeks. He's a junior in high school. And I told him, like, look, dude, your grades are not where they need to be right now. And if insurance pulls that, and because they give a discount on good grades, like good student discount or whatever, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've become my father. Because I told him, no keys. So I told him, like, you can still drive and be on my policy, but you're going to pay up, buddy.
Yep.
You're going to pay all of it. So he's like, yeah.
yes, that's a universal problem.
But the good news is once they graduate, you'll realize that all of a sudden you'll have money. You don't have to buy school fees. You don't have to buy school clothes. You don't have to do this. You don't realize how expensive high school is until they're out of high school.
Grandkids are pretty expensive too, though. Not as, but
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. Don't tell me that. I'm trying to get out of this phase, man. Come on.
Yeah, but you'll be set though, Alex. The grandkids can come over and like, look, the land sent me this box of sets that I don't want. Here you go.
Oh
Here
my
you go.
gosh. If I'm still in the land at that age, man, those kids would be living the life. Man.
speaking of living the life, I had to tell I 5 years away from retirement. So already with the financial guy trying to, figure out when I have to die versus when my money runs out and all that kind of stuff. And I told it's a thing with these guys. They're like, oh, you got till you're 85. Like, oh, thanks. But at any rate, I told my daughter, I said, look, I'm retiring in 5 years, which means I'm going to quit working. You need to pay your insurance and phone bill. So it's still on our accounts.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, I don't care, but what I will in 5 years. She's like, okay, Dad.
That being
Adulting's
said, though,
hard.
Jason,
You'll have Bricklink money then.
Yeah, we'll have. Yeah. Like when the house is paid off. Oh yeah, baby. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to say I've been getting a lot of like smaller sets, but in larger quantities from the land, right? Especially for June releases. And I love these sets, man. They're great sets. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, if I had these when I was a teenager, I'd be going bonkers, man. But the truth is I don't have anywhere to put these things. So it's like a conundrum. I love these sets. I want them, but I really have nowhere to put them, right?
Right.
So So I guess basically, Jason, we're going to make a lot of kids happy at the next Brick Slopes
Well,
convention.
the problem you're going to have with that is 3 or 4 years down the line, you're going to be like, oh man, what was that animal in? Oh no, I gave that set away.
That's why you just buy the animals. You don't buy the set.
Yeah. Well, I did. So there were some sets I gave away last year for Christmas, and they were the Sonic sets. But I like the minifigs, so I kept some of the minifigs, but I gave them away still. I will be honest, I have felt guilty about that.
Wait, so these are like sick kids at the hospital? You gave them a set without the main piece?
It's like giving the homeless people the muffin bottoms.
That's right. You don't want your muffin bottoms.
The stumps.
Stumps.
Isn't that what you did with your Guardians ship too? You kept all the Guardians figures.
I don't feel bad about that because I gave it to my nephews.
Yeah.
So they were lucky to get that. But anyway, irregardless, I was like, I don't know, should I feel guilty? I don't know, because I was thinking like, because it was stuff for Santa, and I mean, there's a lot of sets that were complete. You know, I got like the summer sets that I got from last year. I gave them all away, but the Sonic sets, I'm like, these are really cool figs. I want these, so I grabbed one of each. So some of them were complete, some were not.
You just need to put a note in the box. Like, have you ever bought a patio furniture or something, and it says, if a part's missing, do not return to store. Contact such and such.
That's what I was gonna say. Put a note. Call Lego. They'll send you away.
Lego. Yeah, I should have done that. Yeah. Well, I told the lady that was putting it on. I gave it to her, and she gave it to the kids. So I never saw the kids' faces.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe that made it better. It's like, oh, I was somewhat removed. Right.
Right. Yeah.
How often have you guys had to call Lego about a missing piece or something like that?
About
never.
3 times.
Really?
Yes, Dave.
3 or 4 times, yeah. One
I've,
time I had a bent door frame in a train. One time I had a missing piece that I really felt bad because a month later I found the piece underneath my recliner.
Well, just think how many pieces they replaced that someone threw away in the bag, right? But
Oh yeah.
Tanya, she has the Harry Potter icon set. So the owl with the letter, "Welcome to Hogwarts." And it's like the 8x16 printed tiles.
Yeah.
She had one of the tiles duplicated. So it was one and then 2 of another one and missing the third one. So we did have to call for that, but it doesn't happen very often.
No, I've had to call for damaged parts.
Yeah.
And then I've had that thing where, did I put the part in the wrong place? Like you're saying there, I one of the sets I just built, I did that. I put the part in the wrong place, and it took me forever to figure. I found it. It was a 1x2 plate, common piece. But it's one of those things where they do the different colors so you can orient the piece right. And I put the same color in 2 places when it should have been 2 different colors.
Yep.
It took me forever to find it. But I have had where I get done, there's a piece left over. Then I look at the inventory, and that piece is not in the inventory. And I'm missing another piece. And I'm like, how did this happen? I was like, it's somehow the wrong piece. I got a piece, but it was the wrong piece.
Right.
And then the one that I didn't call Lego, and I probably should have, is that newest passenger train. My base was just like twisted.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was able to build it, and it kind of, when the bricks are on it, it kind of holds it in place. I was like, I don't feel like calling them, so I didn't.
Yeah, I just parted something out, and one of these was it was bent in the box, but I bent it back, and you can still see it's got a little
plate?
warp to it. Yeah.
Is it a 1x? Is it a 2x10?
A 1x plate. A 1x plate.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it was completely bent. You could,
Wow.
I don't know if you could see the stress. I just bent it back. I was like, I'm not worried about it.
I think the most common thing that happens to everybody is your sticker sheet
yeah.
damaged.
So have you ever got to the end of a bag and you've got a piece left that is not an extra piece? Like you might have a 1x2 plate or a 1x, and you look at it and you're like, you flip back through the book and you're like, I think we could do without that piece.
Yeah, I did that with the editor. I had a
Oh, really?
Heck with it. It's not going to make any difference.
Yeah.
But no, I had the strangest one actually just recently. This is the funkiest thing. But have you guys ever had a minifigure missing its hand?
Oh,
Wow.
No, that's what we're talking
those
about.
are assembled in the factory usually. So
Yeah.
That's what we talk about when you get bulk bins from kids. They're always missing the hands.
but not in a new set. No.
Yeah.
Was Jimmy helping you build that?
So it's not an official set. I hope I'm okay showing that off, but it's
Oh, that's from one of
it's
the
the designer.
Bricklink thing?
Yeah.
Oh man, how long did it take you to noodle those pieces out?
They're all over my desk right here.
Yeah,
Oh.
spread out all
Well,
over.
they have the bags numbered. I've downloaded the instructions finally. It looks like this is going to be. I hate looking at digital instructions. I'm just not looking forward to the build. I'm looking forward to being done.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool, but
Well,
yeah.
I know with some of those Bricklink designer programs sets, when we get them, we're excited, and then we start to build them. We're like, oh, this is why this didn't make it. I know Joey had that experience with the ant farm.
Yeah, that was the pop-up store. Yep, the ant farm was terrible.
Yeah. I gave your feedback to them. They were asking for that feedback in the LAN. Like, hey, we haven't heard from you guys. What are people saying about that? And everybody said it's too expensive. Everyone's like, yeah, everybody I talked to, it's too expensive. But I put that in there. So I'm like, yeah, one YouTuber mentioned there's a bad experience with the build. You know, there's and they wondered if it was actually built like with real bricks before this was actually produced.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's a lot of it. They build it on like Studio or whatever, and it becomes a
So
good
does Brick Artisan, does he build everything by hand?
brick artisan.
Brick Artisan.
I'm not. I think he's pretty savvy with the computer.
Mhm.
He's helping me out on a current project right now, and I just reached out to him like, hey man, I hope it's not too much of a problem. I want to do this project. It's your design, but I don't want to do it through Bricklink. And if it's not too much trouble, could you help me out figuring out the pieces from Pick a Brick? And he's like, yeah, I think I can. And he came back in literally like 10 minutes, and he had this spreadsheet. Excel spreadsheet with all the details of the Bricklink number, design number, and the PAB design number, the color sequence number from Bricklink, and the color in PAB, and all the details about it, if it's available or not. And he had that thing done so quick.
wow.
Okay, this guy, yeah. So I don't know what his method is, but I know that he's a whiz with spreadsheets and probably digital designer.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bet it came out of Digital Designer,
Probably, yeah.
Studio, whatever.
Yeah, because when I built the Sid complex, some of the floor is a little challenging.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's digital, man. That's my complaint. I wish I could have the physical instructions for everything, but you know, such is life, right? But it's better than nothing.
Okay, Jason, I have this link. Are we doing this now?
Yeah, you want to do that? So we'll get live feedback of the last.
Okay, so do I need to?
Video.
Yeah.
So give us a little background. Is this a sponsor video?
This is the sponsor video on next week's, but the one that came out a couple days ago, if that makes sense.
Oh, so we don't have to wait for 2 weeks to do our.
No, this is like a new concept for you guys, talking about something right after it happened.
Right.
It hasn't really happened yet.
Episodes are gonna be like this.
We're going to be doing recent news instead of latest news.
Well, it's probably not even news.
But it'll still be late once you see this.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah. I literally was just finishing this right before the episode started. So
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a thumbs up.
okay, that's fine.
This is going to be, you're going to put this in the breaking news, though. So
Yeah, this
it's
will be
not
the, at the end of our episodes. Maybe you don't stay till the end. We have a sponsor video at the end.
It says it's 3 minutes.
I
Sometimes
just
it
said
goes
before
in
you got
and
on here,
really-
Jason, I said I watched I watched the most recent breaking news like 5 times, the end of it. The last part of it.
Yeah.
Wait, this is how long?
It says 3 minutes.
3
3
minutes.
minutes, Jason?
What do you want me to do, man?
Is it a commercial or a
It's
in-depth?
Burlington.
Oh, okay. Is it,
All right.
all
I'm gonna
right.
put myself on mute for this.
If you don't hear it, say something to me because I think I got.
I don't hear it.
The
It
entire
hasn't
Breaking
started
News
yet.
staff would like to congratulate the AFoOL podcast
Turn it
on their
up.
100th episode. To mark this momentous occasion, The guys from the AFoOL podcast have agreed to sit down with Chet Turlington for an exclusive interview. First off, guys, I'd like to thank you for taking time to sit down with me and discuss your podcast. Congratulations on episode 100. What would you say for those people that aren't familiar with your podcast that they need to know?
Welcome to the AFoOL podcast. It's everybody's favorite snack food channel.
So recording over 100 episodes is quite an accomplishment. But if we go back 99 episodes, how did you guys feel after your first episode? Let's start with you, Joey.
I'm not happy.
How about you, Jabbo? What did you think?
Also, a waste of my time. And then for me to want, I really want to use it. I'd want to use that platform for something else.
Well, surely at least Mardi Gras Man had to have something positive to say after it.
These are the best ones. Of all ones I got, these are the best, right?
Well, it's amazing to see how far you guys have come in your journey to the 100th episode. I mean, you have so many episodes that have quite a few viewers. What is it like dealing with, all of that popularity?
Are these people famous?
But just because they have 10,000 people follow them doesn't mean that they have 10,000 people in their shows. I think a successful show has 100 plus.
Well, part of what I think has led to the podcast success is the great chemistry you guys have. Outside of the podcast, do you guys like to watch each other's content? How about you, Jabbo? Do you watch Joey's?
So I'm actually subscribed to him, but I don't think I've watched a video in a while.
And he's anal about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So Earl, you used to have a lot of connectivity issues in earlier episodes, but evidently Joey helped you. What happened?
Joey is just like technology over our head.
So Earl, do you watch all of Joey's videos?
Because I watch all of your videos, I get this stupid rocket money thing all the time.
Well, to help your fans get to know you guys a little bit better, what is something they don't know about you? Let's start with you, Joey.
I don't like Lego.
How about you, Jabbo?
I hate trains.
And lastly, Mardi Gras Man, anything they don't know about you?
These are the best ones. Of all ones I got, these are the best, right?
So, Jabbo, it takes all three of you to make this incredibly popular podcast, but why do you have so many more subscribers than the other two?
I'm not like the pro. I'm not a big YouTube sensation or whatever, but I know how to suck less.
Well, to wrap up the interview, I want to give you each a chance to kind of leave your parting thoughts for us. We'll start with you, Joey.
I'm just mark it down. Google is Skynet. I'm just saying.
How about you, Mardi Gras Man? What wise words do you want to leave with the audience?
These are the best ones. Of all ones I got, these are the best, right?
And lastly, to you, Jabbo, what would you have to say for your two co-hosts of the AFoOL podcast?
I wish they would put as much effort into other things as they put into stuff that nobody wants.
Well, congratulations again to the AFoOL guys on your 100th episode. Go ahead and take us out, Jabbo.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, irregardless, we don't care. Ryan.
I figured that was safer than you driving.
Oh my goodness.
So is that a first time for you, Alex?
Yeah, I've not seen that before.
Wow.
That's pretty classic.
That was awesome.
It amazes me how much time you take to go through all the videos to find the little sound bites to clip together.
That is horribly. Gosh, that's.
Well, I have to tell you, the Whatnot video where you guys went on about how horrible Whatnot is, it's like a gold mine for me.
Yeah.
They're masters at selling crap. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thanks
I
for the
thought I was going to be bored for 3 minutes, but I was like, I didn't want it to end.
Well, you got a new one from Alex. Wait, this is 3 minutes? You can save that. You can use that all over.
This is 3 minutes.
Wow.
Alex, always the voice of reason. This is too long. We shouldn't talk about this.
That's like every episode I'm making with him.
Wow. That was awesome, Jason. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah. I really feel for you that you had to watch all those episodes to get that, though. Wow.
I'm glad you liked it.
We did. Well, we've done this for an hour and a half.
So it's comment time.
I-
Let's talk about the survey first, because if we don't, Jason will text me. Don't forget about the survey.
Okay. Let me find the survey.
So was last week's episode the longest ever?
I think it probably was.
It
yeah.
broke 2.5, I think.
Yeah, it did.
Well, we had to set a new bar for you guys, because you guys went with the 2 hour.
Dude, no.
Alex has a hard time with 3 minutes.
Okay, here we go. Present screen window. I hope there ain't nothing personal in this because I'm showing it from my So is Lego announced? And let me tell you, we got apparently a lot of people really didn't get the joke because it is not an adjective. It was trying to explain English to us in comments. It's like, I get it. It really is a noun. So yes, 61%. No, 8%. And my favorite, 31%.
Yeah.
Who cares?
So 92% of the people were wrong.
Yes. Yes, they were. Oh, yeah. So there you go.
Well, I think it's the episode that hasn't aired yet, Alex, or the one that just aired, that we talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this poll question, and I found a reason that I think Lego screwed up, because they make a big deal it's not a noun, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So there was a promotional video they did, and you'll see it when the episode comes out, but it was between Netflix and Lego on the Seinfeld set.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw this, where Jerry Seinfeld was a Lego minifig.
Uh-huh.
There's a line, and I told Alex, I said, Lego has to have approved this, don't they? And he's
Yeah,
like,
that was on Jimmy Fallon. He was
I
on
don't know.
Jimmy Fallon.
Was it on Jimmy Fallon? I don't know. I saw it on YouTube.
They did a skit commercial on Jimmy Fallon with him dressed up as the
Probably did that too.
minifig.
I don't know. But Jerry Seinfeld, he says, but I don't want to be a Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, that's a noun. Lego let
Yeah.
them use it as a noun?
Yeah. Wow.
It should have been, I don't want to be a Lego figure.
Right.
But-
Exactly.
I know it's because of the episode, right? I don't want to be a pirate.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be
But there you go. It's a noun.
it's a noun.
What a scandal. It's a scandal.
Scandalous.
That's right.
So do you tell people, Alex, when you're standing outside, hey, don't bring your Legos to Bricks and Minifig, bring me your Legos. Is that what you
So they can understand me. Hey, kid, what you selling? What Legos are you selling?
Legos.
Don't do it, man. Are you his mom? Don't. What are you doing? Come on.
Oh, Bionicle, go inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you got in there? Oh, Bionicle, get out of here.
Get out of here, kid.
Get out of here.
All right, so you want me to try to get through these comments?
Or we could save them, whichever you want.
How many are there?
Jeez.
Couple handfuls of gummy bears worth.
And like he starts scrolling down at the bottom, and I'm over here looking at it, going, "There's got to be 75 comments." And he's like reading them all, and some of them are like 3 paragraphs, man,
Yeah.
which is fantastic.
It
Fantastic.
is.
But
It is.
Jason, you gotta like paraphrase, my man.
Hey, you're
All right,
welcome
what
to
this
put
guy is
together some
saying-
notes. I mean, just saying.
No,
That's what-
it's tough because you're bringing it up like as it is, right?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I totally understand. But there was one night of recording. I swear it was an hour long. Maybe it wasn't. It felt like it was. I was like, whoa, like it's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, he was pretty bitter. I know which night he's talking about. Afterwards, I didn't know if we were going to record again. And then I edited it, and I'm like, it wasn't that long. I don't know what. It didn't even feel like it drug on, but
No, it did. It was fine. It was fine. It was just that I got in trouble because I was home late getting the kids because it was school night.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I got to, because there's like a process at home, right? When you have kids and it's a school night, there's a process.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a routine, I should say. There's a routine. And if the routine gets messed up, then everybody's messed up, right?
Yep.
That's just kind of how it is. And I messed up the routine. It wasn't that bad. Mindy's not like a crazy lady. She's just like,
you just need to set her straight and tell her Lego rules here. So
Yeah.
You know,
Whew.
Maybe-
I'm not going to do that, buddy. I'm not
Maybe
gonna
you
do
should call
that.
her and get the hamburger order, so you can bring the hamburgers home.
Yeah, let's see if she'll call me. I was hoping that she'd hop in at some point today, but I think she went to the neighbor's house. She didn't want to hear anybody talking about Lego.
well,
So-
Fortune Gal's been sitting over there listening the whole time, laughing.
Oh, Tanya, is she building more Speed Champions?
She is. She's building one of your sets. She went in. She goes into the other room to open the bag, so it's not loud.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm just glad we're able to bring in a breaking news tradition of spending more time talking about whether or not we do something
Right.
than we do.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Well, the
Fireman
answer.
Gal.
We don't have to read them all, Earl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jabba,
I
to
don't
answer
know.
your question, we always do it.
The
He just
problem,
complains about it.
the problem is, like, see, I read them like Jason reads them. So you two, y'all kind of just sit back and.
Hey, this is your show, man. This is your show.
No,
I'm a
I'm
guest.
talking about
I'm happy to be here.
Jabbo and Joey are the same way because I'm reading them all, so they're just sitting there waiting to interject.
Yeah.
I
But
gotta
you
get-
feel bad if you skip somebody.
I
get
know.
into the
Yeah.
throw position here.
You know, that's the problem. Get comfortable, Alex. Get some gummy bears. All right, Fiberton Gal, we know her. She says, I love that you all followed an unspoken rule to not react to the hat changes. Small little smirks or chuckles, but don't interrupt the current conversation. Yeah, he didn't change hats today.
Nope. And I think we only had one guess on how
And I
many
think there were
times.
a couple.
Was there? No, I don't even read my
No
own
one was
comments.
right though.
Nobody was right. Well, I was gonna
no.
say I don't know the answer. So
And you know why I did that, right, Jabbo?
Mm-hmm.
Because of my video
Yeah.
where we're different, kept changing the hats.
I don't know where that came from, so I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Sure. Give the people what they want.
Alex says, I love Lego, but hate Legos. Honestly, I've said Legos a lot in my past. The sad part is I said Legos on camera while being interviewed by my local news channel.
what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do? It kind of sounds awkward to tell somebody Lego bricks.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
It
If
doesn't
it's hard
roll
to
off
do,
the
then you shouldn't
Yeah.
have to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should tell people you're in the Legos ambassador network.
Yeah.
Legos Ambassador Network. Yeah. Everybody, sorry, Earl. I got guys who come in and they'll spray my home for bugs, right? And it's always a different guy. And they go downstairs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're like, wow, that's pretty amazing, man. And then they want to talk about Lego. And I'm working, and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, come back when I'm not working and I'll give you a tour, dude. So anyway, the bug guys. There you go.
So you work from home. You work down in the basement, or you work in the office you're in now?
Dude, if I worked in the basement, I would get no real work done. I would get Lego work done. But no, I'm in my office on the main floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jason, you work from home too. Are you down
Yeah,
in the
I
basement?
work in the basement,
Do you?
but
No wonder the couch has got to stay. You got to have somewhere to nap while you're supposed to be working.
I work in the room where we filmed last week and I had all the Lego. That's where I work.
Oh, okay. All
So I
right.
look at it and think about all the things I could be doing instead of work.
Yep.
Singenator loves the teeny tiny tipper team, the TV team. He loves it. JW Bull, I'm not a Technic collector, but I just got the Sun, Earth, Moon set, and I'll definitely get the new Lunar Rover. I'd say
like
hats
the
off
Lunar
to
Rover.
reaching 100 episodes, but I think Jason already took care of that. Congrats. Thank you, sir.
Hats
So,
off.
did you guys know that creator astronaut fits in is supposed to be to scale to fit in that lunar rover?
Yeah,
I wish they
didn't-
did that with the
I think we
backpack bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Are you
better
gonna get
than
it?
the Iron Man fitting in the Hulk
Yeah.
Buster.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get it?
Awful.
Are you gonna
Well,
get
Probably
it?
will. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, either one of you. Are you gonna
No,
get
no,
it? I know Java
No.
wants it. I know.
I ordered the Lunar Rover. I'm still trying to. I don't want to pay $65 for that astronaut or whatever it is. It's too
If
much.
Lego didn't send it to
$65?
Alex, he's not getting it.
SG Brick. Last year we went to Legoland Germany for a few days. Second evening, I calculated the cost of several parts. Went back on day 3 and 4 to shop. there was a max of 100 grams, which is 3 to 5 ounces per person per day per item. I got a total small 8 ounces. Lots of
Wow.
tiles for a mosaic. So I guess that's when we were talking about just buying the parts at the.
Yeah, there's a really nice store there in Germany that's you buy by piece, pound, whatever. Apparently, you can't buy very much at a time though. I don't know. 8 ounces is half a pound, right?
Brickcraft's can. I don't know where he's buying his stuff.
Right. Yeah. Well, somebody's. Yeah.
Lego's probably giving it.
So Alan Rides uses he uses Pirate Ship for his Bricklink store. It offers a discount on shipping for USPS and UPS. Charges a flat $5.95 for shipping anywhere in the US. On most orders, it costs me less for the shipping and shipping materials than I'm collecting.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like he's got a little upcharge for handling.
Yeah.
Okay.
You must have the same guy at USPS that I do.
What's that?
He must have the same guy at the USPS.
Yeah.
That I do.
Yeah.
I had him again this week.
Oh
And I
no.
was sitting. It was going to Canada.
Oh no.
And I don't know if it was you, Earl, that said like take a PDF or something of it.
No, that was somebody else.
Somebody else. So I did that. I'm like, oh, I got him. And he's like, I'm like next in line. Like, here we go. And then he looks at somebody walking behind him. He's like, hey, it's time for my break. You got me? And then he walks away, and I'm like, oh, I was gonna get him. And it was to the penny, like it should be, man.
Wow.
No drama.
SG Brick says, how funny would it be if everybody would send the missing pieces report to Lego for that space diner? The orange air tank is missing.
Yep.
Dude Jude says he forgot to comment on episode 98. I think Jason had 7 hats. Keep up the good work.
Not right, huh, Jason?
Anyone know how many?
I don't know.
It was 10.
10.
Wow.
10.
I think that's the closest guess, but I don't know.
Dude,
Okay.
Jude 7.
Brian from Battery Power Brick says, can you run that by me again? I wasn't listening. Congrats on 100 episodes. Chris Cummings, people in Indiana eat spicy food because there's nothing here in Indiana. College students in my hometown are always saying, in Indiana, you go shopping, eat dinner, and walk down the street. What happens in Indiana stays in Indiana.
Right.
They must live by you, Joey, with the one traffic light.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's not wrong. We got that one car race once a year.
Alan Rides, the downtown streetcar is what's known as light rail in the transportation industry.
I agree.
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about the
that
little
new
train.
set, yeah.
The push train.
Gears and Bricks, like number 61, 725th view. How many Seattle tickets did you say you have, Jabo?
What?
You were selling tickets for something that didn't exist. I don't remember what was going on. It was I'm not the sports ball guy. So yeah.
You asked me to remember. How many Seattle tickets did you say you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when we were talking.
Yeah, I put on a Sonics hat probably.
Sonics hat, and we were talking. Yeah. Speaking of ringtones, I might need your theme song. What is it called? It's called a Personalized from They Might Be Jealous.
Yeah.
Great episode. Welcome back, Jason. It was fun watching and listening. I am also feeling very self-conscious about the sheer number of hats and T-shirts I have. Either Jabo or Jason taking donations. Just kidding. Seriously, hats off for making this such an enjoyable show. I look forward to the next 101.
The next 101?
That's when it stops, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe that's the 7-year mark.
Maybe.
SG Bricks, the new bypass passwords. Buyer and mail it instead of shopper and ship it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alex says, when I'm shopping on Bricklink, I rarely notice the name of the store. My approach is if they have the parts in the quantity, I buy them. Yeah, I don't really pay attention either. I look if I'm looking for one part, I look for the cheapest, and it doesn't matter to the store.
Right.
and then I add from my wanted list, and I probably overpay to get to make it feasible for shipping.
Mhm.
But
Or you
Right.
forget to take them out of your wanted list, and then you end up with parts you don't need.
yeah,
That's never happened, huh, Jabbo?
No.
in Carlson, the vault set seems to be called BIL01-1 complimentary pack on Brickset and Bricklink.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you figure that out?
No, well, what was it? B? What do you
The
say?
part,
BIL01-1.
Yep, he's right.
This
And
is
I
the little
have-
store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing, and okay, hang on. Let me present
Tell
because
me.
this is so silly. Windows here. I couldn't find this the other day when this was the vault set. I couldn't find
Oh.
it. But look,
oh,
look in
you
red.
picture set.
It's my picture,
Wow.
but I couldn't find it. Oh, I see why I couldn't find it. Look where it's at. The theme was in promotional.
Emotional.
Yeah, I was looking in with the rest of these boxes. That's why I couldn't find it when I was.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's like the commercial. You know, in order to learn something new, you got to forget something old.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
it
there
has
you go.
17 pieces like a tipper truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't know
wow.
you don't know what you don't know until you realize you don't know it.
I don't know about that.
Wait, does it have the parts listed? No. Okay. I wonder how it knows 17.
Geology Stowe says Geology Joe rocks. Good intro dad joke. He says LOL. So
Wait till this week.
he doesn't really mean that. Yeah. Bricktronic Jabbo, I mentioned in your teeny tiny tipper truck video already. Simply use the other bracket for the yellow one behind the red one, and it will become legal. So you'll have to look at that comment, Jabbo, and
The other bracket. The other yellow bracket.
use the other bracket. He's got a part number 36841 for the yellow one behind the red one, and it will become legal.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the Lego police knocking on your door looking for illegal bills, man.
Illegal
Well,
bills.
That's the one I used.
Instead of the blue panel, use a headlight brick. Then the rectangular hole in the back of the headlight brick looks a bit like a bucket, but it makes the build illegal again. Or use an upside down headlight brick for the bucket, which makes it legal, but it's only loosely clamped between. That's like one of them, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna. that comment was for Jabbo's eyes.
Yeah. Pasta Jensen, he's got a timestamp 4:15. Difficult to read, but the first sentence seems to be.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even going to attempt that. So
Yeah.
Well, I will say this: if you haven't checked out Pasta Jensen's channel, he's got a vintage city
does he?
in trains. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
He's
pretty.
got some cool things on there.
Yeah.
Well,
And
hang
they're
on.
all short.
Yeah.
I said I was going to show that picture, and since we found that was my picture that was up there, guess what I scanned in to the rest of Brickset? There it is. Now everybody can scan it and see what it says.
Wow.
That's the instructions.
That's the instructions.
Dang.
I'm jealous.
Hey, you found your 1580, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the so somebody tried to stump us. And I'm on eBay and Bricklink trying to find this 1580 so I can buy it, and then I was like, wait a minute. Let me look through my instructions. I already had it.
Have you pieced it together yet?
I've started piecing it together. Yeah.
Amy Schultz, Montana's Bricklink. In my opinion, any item not sealed in the box is used. Once you get it from a stick of brick, someone's touched it and is now used. Okay.
Yeah. That's say just don't buy. If you're gonna, if you think that that's everything that came out of the box is used, then I wouldn't recommend buying on Bricklink.
I saw somebody, I don't know if it was on one of your guys' videos or at any rate, somebody was talking about they got a clip that didn't look right, and they got it from Brick or
oh yeah, That was on ours. It was the Haunted Mansion. It has the one by Clip
Yeah.
and the sand green and that go along the top. And he said that there was the, I don't know what he's called, the belly button, the mold mark.
Mold mark. It's a
And
pip.
so he requested replacements, and the replacements came with it.
Well, of course they did.
Well, but he said he wouldn't accept that from a Bricklink seller.
Well,
Like, it's a brand new part. I'm sorry.
and I won't accept any orders from you.
No, yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I think the point they were making is because I think they said earlier in the comment that they've noticed Lego's quality has been declining.
Yeah.
Well, I think a part of the declining quality is them trying to come up with what do you call it when they're trying to save the environment by not using as much plastic?
Bad plastic.
Yeah, so they're using bad plastic now. And it's like, who's throwing this stuff away?
Must be organic plastic.
Yeah. The plants, the bricks that are from plants, and then like these translucent colors, they are worse. They're just worse.
Yep.
Brickatronic. I'm from Austria, and I've never heard Legos before I started watching Lego YouTube videos. We are saying I play with Lego, or even I play Lego, similar to I play soccer. We're doing this not only with Lego, it's the same with other brands like Marklin or Playmobil. I wouldn't say I play with Matchbox, though I'd say I play with Matchbox cars. Language is weird. Probably. I wonder if he's ever watched the Gallagher. Have you ever seen the Gallagher when he does the dumb and the numb? And
The bomb and
Yep.
So I noticed that a lot of these are, like you said, that was from Australia. He's from Australia.
Austria, I think.
Austria. Okay, never mind. Well, I've noticed some people here in the States we say math, but everybody else in the world says maths because it's short for mathematics.
Right.
And I'm like, math is shorter than mathematics. I'm like, so it is hard for me. And when I hear somebody saying maths, it's like it
sounds weird.
It sounds weird, but that's what is normal. That's what's normal. Like I see mathematicians, like Matt Parker is one of my favorite YouTubers, and he says maths all the time, but it just sounds weird to me.
You should comment and tell him you should say it right.
Well, people tell Alex that all the time.
I was going to say, Alex and I get those comments all the time.
Yeah.
It's funny I don't, and I butcher more words.
You want to know something funny? I've been listening to the older episodes, and it's so funny because you had such a hard time with Sin Killer Tachikawa. You're like, Sin. That's the funniest thing. Because by the time I started following, I remembered you would always say it. Sin Killer Tachikawa.
That's even after he shortened his name.
I'm like, this is like an infant learning to talk.
Oh, the first episodes of the podcast were
Mayo watching while writing for environmental impact class. He's always doing schoolwork when he's listening up.
Yeah.
Thanks to Jason, I'm now competing with the Tipper Truck Army and going to build micro versions of set 614. Jason has lots of good ideas. Where's the other guy?
Here he is.
Right there.
Here he is. He's right here.
I ain't got no ideas. Sorry.
It's true.
Blockhead UK. I tried freezing the image of the tiny Lego store to translate the Danish, but it was too blurry.
Yeah.
Well, one of the other comments has it. I think tried to translate it, but I wasn't about to go there. So
Yeah.
Gears and Bricks. I feel more confident about my security knowing that my Bricklink password is stronger than Joey. Edit passwords plural. Oh man, Joey, you gotta be more careful. Hope you didn't change shopper to buy and ship it to keep it.
Buyers,
yeah.
The funny thing is, he probably never changed it.
No, I just deleted it. I just show it again.
We're almost 2 hours into this, and Joey hasn't doxed himself yet.
Yeah.
There's still time.
Pasta Jensen, I must admit, I lost count of how many times that Jason Bricks changed his cap.
Still 10.
Here we
So,
go.
at least 10 times.
Minstinchen. 23 heats. I think he means 23 hats.
23 hat.
I
Wow.
like Heats. Heats is good.
Geology Joe, I pay right away every time I order on Bricklink. Why would anyone wait? If you don't have the funds, then wait to make the order. So true.
Yeah.
Jason, this guy again. Boy, the guest selection is going downhill.
Oh,
That's why we had to get Alex back.
I think there was a reply on that one, wasn't there?
Yeah, Pasta Jensen says they have a selection.
Yeah. We have a selection?
They used to.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Alex, Star Trek trains. I Googled them right away. Gotta say, not impressed. Lego Star Trek or bust. Well, let me tell you, Alex, please don't start that. What is it, Hawthorne Village? Is it still even called that?
no, it's called. I think it's just now Bradford Exchange.
Bradford
now, I think.
Exchange. Don't start that.
No.
Yeah.
You can never get rid of it.
They make it hard to cancel
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
and pay.
You have to go to the bank and cancel your banking account. You have to outsmart them.
Wow. Okay. Good. Good to know.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're almost going to make 2 hours. Well, by the time I get done editing, this will probably only be about an hour and 45 minutes. But
Oh, we can go longer.
You can go 15 more minutes. That's fine.
And Alex has plenty of gummy bears left.
Yeah.
If anything else, we'll get to see Alex get agitated.
Switch it over here. Man.
So which one of you guys is taking us out?
oh,
Well, that is a high honor. I don't know if I'm worthy there, buddy. What can I?
We hope you've enjoyed the 100th episode of the AFoOL podcast. Come again.
There you go. That's all I got.
I love it.
If you liked what you saw, then tell your friends. Tell your alien friends. If you didn't, then send it to the Klingons. Better yet, send it to those snarky Vulcans.
It's illogical.
I don't know.
Oh.
This episode has been most logical, Captain. Indeed it has. Mr. Sulu, set course. Hi, Captain. Where to? Second star to the right. And straight on to the morning. Hang on, everybody. Here we go.
There you go.
Are you done?
I'm never done.